All right, so welcome to this session, Thandizo, where we just want to talk to you about the first paper that you have published as the first author. But before we begin this talk, probably just get to introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself.
All right, so my name is Thandizo. I am a medical microbiologist and a researcher in antimicrobial resistance, specifically the people-centered aspect of it. I hold a bachelor's degree in medical microbiology from Malawi University of Science and Technology, and I'm interested in learning more about antimicrobial resistance, especially the humanized part of it, the people-centered approach of it, their behaviors, actions, practices of the people themselves who are the victims of antimicrobial resistance. Thank you.
Great. So you just published your first paper on the behavior and socioeconomic determinants of antimicrobial resistance in sub-Saharan Africa. Can you just tell us more about your journey toward publishing this first author manuscript?
So it started off as just me being curious about the topic. I had no intentions of publishing or writing anything. I just wanted to seek out to answer a question that I had and keep it to myself. Until I stumbled upon creams, and I shared with them my idea, and they encouraged me to go further with it, more than just finding the results for myself, but also make it known to others as well. Maybe they have a similar question like I did. So that's how it started, just curiosity by myself, and then here we are.
Yeah, so when was that?
That should be end of 2023. Yes,
Right.
that's when I had the idea. We started working on it as a systematic review, like with intention of publishing last year, should be mid last year. That's
Mhm.
when we took it serious into publishing.
Yeah. So, would you just briefly describe the lighting process? Uh, do you have the outline, or did you plan in advance? When the idea first crept in you, what did you do? Did you write it down so that you can work on it later?
Yes, so after now I was collaborating with Creams. I wasn't doing it. I was being mentored by Creams on how to do it because since it
Yeah.
was a first time, I didn't have an idea of what I'm doing exactly.
Yeah.
So we started on working on a protocol first, which we actually did publish as well. So we made an outline of the whole process that we're going to do, all of the plans, where we're going to source the papers from, how we're going to write it, where we're going to publish it, what are we including. So we had an outline, a really elaborate outline, which made things easy because we were just following what we were writing. So it was pretty an elaborate outline.
Yeah, I see. So, I understand that you first registered the systematic review with a register of systematic review for
Yes.
Sparrow under the help of Cream's team. How did that motivate you to work toward completing the final manuscript? Uh, uh, yeah.
Okay. So I think if not for my collaboration with Creams, I would have just left it somewhere. But when you have people that believe in you more than you actually believe in yourself, I think it pushes you to drive more, to make the people that are having faith in you proud. Because there were times where maybe I thought about it as just like a pipe dream. I didn't really believe that it would actually happen, that I'd actually publish something like me. I thought maybe that's for people with PhDs or doctorates and whatnot. So it should be I should really give it to the belief that Creams had in me and their constant reminders and times that they would call me for me personally, like where are we with the paper? Where are we with the paper? So I think that motivation and push from them really gave me the encouragement to do it more and perfectly as well, to make them proud so that
Yeah.
their time won't be wasted. So yeah.
Yeah, I see. No, that's quite interesting to hear. Um, So looking at the journey, it's been pretty much long, starting from 2023
Very
all
long.
down in 2024, and the paper came out in 2025. Tell us what you enjoyed more about the journey, and what challenges did you meet in the process?
So the thing I enjoyed most, I think, as I've said earlier, it was my curiosity that made me want to even write the review. I wanted to seek answers for a question that I had personally. So I think when I started the review process, after we made our inclusion and exclusion criteria, we sought the papers from the online, and when I started the review itself, when my question was actually being answered, I think that's what motivated me the most. I was like, oh, I'm actually getting answers to the questions that I had. So it gave me like it was very satisfactory for me. Like my question is finally being answered, and I was excited to also share my answers with the world, whoever would be interested in such a thing.
Yeah.
Challenges. I wouldn't say challenges per se, but I'd say maybe my least favorite part about the systematic review was probably the comments. I think, when you start writing, you write and then you submit to your peers, and then you have like a markup of a lot of red ink, and you think
Mhm.
maybe I'm writing nonsense or something like that. So, I submit, comes back with comments, a lot of them. I submit again. So yeah, I think that was my least favorite part, but I'm grateful for it because my paper wouldn't look the way it looks now if not for those comments. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was very
So,
beneficial.
great. So would you just tell the audience a bit of it? What does your paper talk about with regard to antimicrobial resistance and the fight in sub-Saharan
Yeah.
Africa?
So, like I said, that my paper is basically, like I said, that I'm curious about the people-centered approach of antimicrobial resistance. So my paper kind of addresses that part of it, where what are the people? We know that antimicrobial resistance happens due to people overusing antimicrobials. Um, what else? Self-medicating and things like that. But what exactly makes them self-medicate? What exactly makes them seek antibiotics from pharmacies and things like that? So my paper basically addresses those things, like what are the behavior and socioeconomic determinants of that.
Yeah, looking into the complexity of antimicrobial
Yeah.
resistance, whereby human behavior as well as the economic levels determine everything around it. Now, that's quite interesting. That's quite interesting. So, how did you get to a point where you select such a topic? Like, what inspired it at the beginning?
I think most of this paper goes back to my curiosity. I looked at what key points was I curious about the most. So I was curious mostly about the behaviors of the people, socioeconomic factors as well, like poverty, education, sex, gender, and things like that. So I just incorporated the keywords into the topic itself.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. All right. I know there are many authors out there, or many people who would like to begin the journey of writing, but they don't know where to begin. So as a first paper author, what advice would you give to those that would want to begin now?
I think I would say just start wherever you are. Just start. You don't have to have a master's or a PhD or a mentor or whatever. Just start from where you are, from what you have. If you
Mm-hmm.
have an idea, if you're curious about something, approach someone, whatever you can. Just start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everything else will follow as you go. But just start. If you're curious about something, strive to find answers for yourself. If you can't find the answers, strive to find the answers for yourself. That's what I did.
Yeah. You just started. So the bottom message is those that are aspiring to start this journey, they should just start.
Yes.
The rest of the things will follow as they go
Yes.
along. Yeah, but your journey has been quite interesting. Last year, also Cream sponsored you to go and present at the Cohes Research and Dissemination Conference,
Yeah.
and working with Creams as a research associate. How did that inspire you to have this paper completed, and how would you encourage others to seek such kind of mentorship?
Um, I'd say the people that want to maybe join Creams in whatever way or work with Creams, I think shoot your shot. These people are ready and committed to mentoring people like me, to shaping up people like me. So shoot your shot with whatever you have. Maybe it seems like you have a little idea, a small idea. They can help you bring it into life, bring your dream into life. And yeah, I think whatever you have, just bring it forward, and then they would help you just like they helped me. They like you said, I was funded last year to join the RDC and presenting my paper there, and it was really exciting to share my ideas. By then, we hadn't published yet, we hadn't had results yet, but it was still good and satisfactory. So I'd say Creams is really a good way to start or break into your um, publishing era. Yes.
All right, Thandizo. I think these are some of the good snippets for people that are interested to be part of CRIMS, as well as to start their lighting journey. Do you have anything that you want to add in addition to what we have discussed as we plan to close this interview?
Um, let's just say I think I'm looking forward to exploring more, especially in my relationship with creams. I'm looking forward to. This is just a first paper. It's not the
Yeah.
last paper, so I'm excited to write more, to explore more. Maybe go into the actual field work, not just a systematic review, and yeah, more collaborations and things like that. I'm excited to learn more. I'm very curious, so I'm excited to build myself with a lot of knowledge that I can get.
Thank you so much for sparing some time to respond to this. I believe it's going to be of a great benefit to people that are also aspiring to walk in this journey. And we are at CRIMS. We are also proud that our collaboration has reached this milestone. We believe that this will be an example to the rest of the people that want to be part of us or to start their journey with us. We would happy them to come and collaborate with us, and so that we drive meaningful research in Africa. Otherwise,
Definitely.
this marks the end of our talk. Have a good time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel to learn more about clinical research.